I finally finished putting the tree together. I did something a little different this year, and that is I bought some of this stuff, a couple colors of tulle, and my living room is pinks with a little bit of blue and yellow and some green. There's no red in here. So I bought a light pink and a light green, and then this gold netting, which was about this wide on a spool. What's it, about 12, 14 inches. And I made poofs out of it, and I started at the top, which hopefully I haven't decided how to edit the video showing it, but I'm going to have to put it in fast motion or something. But I did wrap a wire, a floral wire with floral tape, and put it on the ends of this meshing tulle combination, and then I attached it at the top, and then I made poofs out of it. Then I used the wired, this is a fake tree, the wired fake tree little branch to wrap it around at each point around the tree. And I had no idea how much I needed. I ran out of the gold, so that's what it is. And I got it at Hobby Lobby, and they had the best selection. I also went to Michael's, and then I had a stop at my local garden center where I get the greens for the outdoor, and they had none of this stuff. I even asked, they didn't have any of it. Then I bought a few of these. Maybe I'll zero in on that. And they were on wires, and I just wired them around points where I had attached the mesh and the tulle. And then I also, while I was at Hobby Lobby, they had these glass ball ornaments on sale. So a package of 6, was on sale for $3.50. So I got a package of pink and a package of gold. And then what I did was I took another wire, half of a wire, unwrapped, and put it through the little thing that's at the top of the ornament and twisted it a couple times, and then I just attached it to the tree. And then I have loads of other ornaments. And then I had my bow tree topper. This is a wired ribbon, and I had this from before, and I just took it out of the box and fluffed it up a little bit. So having a problem with the pre-lit tree this year. A lot of the strands just weren't working. The Lightkeeper Pro only worked on one strand, and it's so hard to use the Lightkeeper Pro on a tree because you have to follow the wire. Anyway, it's easier to use it on a strand of lights that aren't already on a tree. So I took a couple loose strands of lights and put them in here. I think this is the last pre-lit tree I'm going to buy. In the future, I will buy trees that don't have the lights on them already and just put on my own lights. It's just easier because it's easier to deal with. I have another set of lights, little white lights in another room, and they weren't working, and I used the Lightkeeper Pro on it, and they work like a charm now. So I highly recommend getting one of those. I'll link to my video where I show the Lightkeeper Pro, and I'll link to a video below, if you open the description box below, on how to wrap a floral wire with floral ribbon. Or you can just go to the florist and say, I'd like to buy this many floral wires. They're about this long. Don't buy the kind that are like Michael's that are wrapped around something. You don't want that. You need the strong, heavier gauge, thicker, without a dog barking. Stop barking. Stop. All right, so what was I saying? Go to the florist and ask them for the floral wire, and do not buy the floral tape at Michael's or one of those places. I once did that and it was horrible. It just didn't stick right. It was terrible. If you're going to do it yourself and buy your own floral tape, get it from the florist. Just order a whole thing of it. I have it in brown, I have it in white, I have it in green. For this purpose, you only need a green. What I was going to say is if you don't want to do it yourself, pay them to wrap some floral wires for you. They're pretty long, and you'll need a wire cutter to cut them in half in order to attach things to trees. If you're watching any of my wreath videos, A lot of those I use the wrap floral wire as well, but I use a whole one. I don't cut it. So yeah, you can pay them to do it, and I don't think they'll charge you much. It's totally worth it. Real floral wire from the florist, wrapped in tape. Sparky, stop. Stop. I just fed you. I just fed you. Stop. 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 No, I just fed you. You wait. Stop. No barking. No. No. Hey. No bark. Hey. Oh. What? No. 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 Come here. I'm going to show you how I put together greenery pots like this for the Christmas season. I use loose greens that I buy from a nursery landscaping kind of place, and also